And heading in, I mean, quarterback race still going on from the spring. How's that made this summer for you guys?
I mean, summer's hard work, no matter how you cut it, but especially, without a defined starter, you're definitely going to try to do your best every day and really work even harder throughout the summer. But definitely excited for this upcoming camp and the season. It's an opportunity, a position for an opportunity that I haven't always had the best shot for. So this year coming in, I'm the oldest guy we got and have been around the longest. And those things aren't the deciding factor, but they do help. And I know that's something I have an advantage in. So I'm definitely excited for this camp.
Do you feel any pressure going into camp?
Oh, sure. I mean, anytime you're in this position, you're going to feel pressured. Much less following Cam and the season we had last year. I mean, those things are always going to be there, but it's something you can't really focus too much on. Just enough to make you work a little harder, maybe.
How's the summer been? You feel like you've had a good summer?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Coach Ox keeps us working hard all the time, and we've been throwing and running and doing all the things we need to do to try and get ready for the season.
Are you graduating here soon?
I am. I'm graduating like Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
Actually had my last class today.
That's 3 years.
Turned in my paper. Yeah, 3 years.
What's your degree in?
Communication.
You pretty proud of getting that done so fast?
I am. It's something. It's kind of a goal I'd set for myself, and I've been taking a lot of class consistently to try and reach it, and it's something I was able to do. So I'm really excited.
Talk about the difficulty of doing that, and with much as time-consuming as football is, and to do it in 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think the hardest part of college is not class. It's definitely the football side. Without football, I mean, in the few times we've had class and been off for a few days, the school part seems like nothing. That just seems like a breeze compared to football. And then, but I mean, you combine them, and it's definitely a struggle sometimes, and hard to keep up with all the work and everything. But I mean, you can do it as long as you keep your head straight.
What are you going to do this fall?
I'm going to grad school in public administration for the fall, so see how that goes.
What kind of a course load do you have to take on that?
I'm not really sure. You don't have to take quite as many classes because they're grad level classes. So
can help you focus a little more on football, maybe.
Hopefully.
Have you thought about what you want to use the degree for, or like what kind of field you want to go?
I've thought about it and I haven't gotten very far. I don't really know. All I've ever done pretty much is football. I haven't worked too many real jobs in my life, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
What was your last paper on?
Last paper?
Yeah.
It was actually a 20-page paper on I had to turn in my intro to hospitality management class about we had to talk about any city we would revitalize, how we would do it, what kind of things we do, like eco, green, all the bunch of stuff, slow foods movement, local growers, all that kind of stuff.
Where did you want to revitalize?
My paper was on Childersburg. They bring a lot to the table, America's oldest working city or something like that.
It's got all the
I know, right? It's close.
It's got the caves, right?
Yeah, you got Selwood Farms, you got the old grist mill, you got the caves. I'm ready to go, man. Coosa, yeah. I said have a riverboat game casino thing out there. We can make that happen.
Yeah, you can't do that in Alabama.
It'd be no casino. You could play bingo.
Barrett, you said communications?
Yeah.
What do you?
Internet blogger?
Not hardly. I don't know what I want to do.
Shooting star.
Yeah.
How much motivation has this team gotten for the talk, with the low expectations, people saying, maybe they go 6-6, something like that?
I mean, you hear it, but you don't really pay that much attention to it. Nobody really knows. Nobody would have said last year we were going to win the national championship, except for the guys on this team who really believed it. So, I mean, you hear what other people are saying, and maybe it might not be good, might be really good. You just try not to really pay that much attention to it.
Do you feel like that you've got your game at a level where you're ready to kind of take off and be the guy that can lead this team to big things?
Definitely. I mean, in the past, I haven't really had that much of an opportunity in games and that kind of thing to really play to the ability that I think I'm capable of. So hopefully that'll all change this year.
So what's a part of your game that people hadn't had a chance to see?
Well, I mean, I just haven't been in very much, so it's hard to. I feel like I just haven't really reached my potential. You know, I mean, I've completed passes and thrown the handoff and gone through all the motions of playing in a game, but haven't ever really been in the spot where it's like I got to go out there and win the game and do what it takes to win. So hopefully that'll change this year.
Being in that position, do you have to prove to yourself, or do you already have that confidence that you know?
I mean, I definitely already have confidence that I can do it. It's just a matter of getting out there and having the opportunity.
What have you seen from Kyle Frazier?
I mean, he's definitely looks good. He's got a strong arm. He's got good feet. I mean, you can tell he's played quarterback for a long time, and he does well from what I've seen.
You got a prediction on how long it's going to take for this thing to be resolved?
I don't make predictions.
Hey, Gus was telling us when we talked to him maybe last week or whatever about Russell Wilson that he said he was up front with you and Clint and Kyle too when he was trying to get him here and stuff. Well, how did that go over with you guys? Here was your chance to kind of compete for the job, and he wants to bring somebody else in.
I mean, he told us. We asked him about it, and he said, they're always trying to bring in whoever they can that they think's good, and that's fine. Bring in whoever you want. It's not going to cause me any trouble if you bring him in. It's my job to beat him out. It's not your job not to bring him in. So, I mean, really in the grand scheme, he's not here, but had he been or whoever else, it's just something you're going to have to deal with no matter what. So if they're going to bring people in, that's great. And trying to make the team better, that's great. That's what we're here to do, too.
Was there any sort of relief when he chose Wisconsin that there wasn't another guy in the race, or how did you kind of react to that?
Honestly, I didn't even hear that much about it. I don't read anything or listen to anything, so most of it was what people told me, and I think I found out a few days after the fact that he had gone to Wisconsin or wherever, which is great, but, I didn't let it worry me much at all.
Other than reporters, how often do you get asked about Clint, Kyle, about the competition in general during the summer?
I mean, pretty regularly, not too often much where it's just unbearable or anything, but I mean, people ask you, but it's not too bad.
So
You get used
like
to it.
professors,
No,
class going.
you get used to it.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, Barrett. Thank you.